Ruthless aggression. Two words that started an era with one superstar. Two words that made the five-knuckle shuffle and the STF famous moves in wrestling. Two words that crafted a new way to cut promos on the mic. Two words that made John Cena. John Cena has attained the highest point any wrestler could ever dream of in the WWE. He's simply done it all. But what's intriguing about Cena isn't who he is today, it's who he was before the WWE found him. His story is one that sounds like a myth, but shows the extent he had to go to become something of himself. With that being said, join us as we take a look at the journey and rise of John Cena from a kid who worked as a driver to becoming the face of the biggest wrestling promotion in the world. But be sure to stick to the end, where we reveal the epic moment he won his first WWE Championship. Without further ado, let's begin. John Cena is one of those wrestling superstars that actually used their real name as their in-ring names. John Felix Anthony Cena was born in West Newbury, Massachusetts on April the 23rd, 1977. Though he is now famous as a wrestler and an actor, John Cena found himself picked on a lot as a kid. His quest to be a wrestler came from his desire to defend himself against bullies. His dad, on the other hand, was also a wrestling fan. In fact, he allowed Cena and his other brothers play roughhouse and beat the heck out of each other once wrestling was on. Things like this were very formative, leading to the amazing wrestler he has become. John Cena attended Springfield College, where he played football for a while. He was a tri-captain on a team that went all the way to the NCAA Division III tournament. He was really good, but to be honest, he didn't have the perfect physique to go far in the sport. So, after leaving college with a degree in exercise physiology and body movement, he got a job as a limo driver and ultimately started his journey as a wrestler. Ultimate Pro Wrestling is where John Cena began his wrestling career in Southern California. Given his bodybuilding career, he was so good that he appeared in a training video put out by the Academy, helping to demonstrate moves for aspiring wrestlers at home. Cena worked his way up the ladder and eventually won the university's heavyweight championship. Shortly thereafter, the WWE came calling and signed him to a contract. But obviously the WWE didn't just pop out of nowhere to find him. It took a special recommendation from the manager at Ultimate University, Rick Bassman, for Cena to get noticed by the company. John Cena is a star in the making, he said, in every way, shape and form. And I know that talking like this puts a lot of pressure on him, but to me, he's the kind of guy who thrives on pressure. And that was it, people. That was the statement by Mr. Bassman that set John Cena up for success in the WWE. Cena signed with the WWE and joined the rotation at Ohio Valley Wrestling, performing under the nickname The Prototype. According to WWE, the nickname came about because his tag team partner Rico considered him the perfect man. He found huge success in the OVW, winning both the OVW Heavyweight and Tag Team Championships in 2001. Throughout the early months of 2002, Cena constantly found himself competing on house shows for the WWE, where he wrestled against the likes of Shelton Benjamin and Tommy Dreamer. Seeing how good he was, WWE management knew he was ready for the main roster. But before we talk about his groundbreaking debut in the WWE, Cena's call-up to the main roster meant that he was part of OVW's now legendary class of 2002, alongside Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton and Batista, a class that eventually became known as the OVW4. Now, back to his amazing debut. It all started on the June the 24th, 2002 episode of Raw, when Vince McMahon ordered the entire roster to the ring and declared he needed them to all find some ruthless aggression from within themselves. He also stated that he was looking for one of them to stand out from the rest. 3 days later, John Cena stepped out to the ring when Kurt Angle issued an open challenge to the entire locker room. Almost nobody knew him, even Kurt Angle himself. Angle then asked him, What is the one quality you possess that makes you think that you can walk out here and come into the ring and face the very best in the business?" John Cena, with a courageous face, replied, "Ruthless aggression." This resulted in Cena's first match on the main roster. The writers wanted to give Cena an instant push, so they allowed Cena to survive both the angle slam and the angle lock. Cena lost the match, but came out looking quite strong with the crowd. Cena then started teaming up with Billy Kidman as they attempted to become the first WWE Tag Team Champions. However, Kidman and Cena lost in the first round of the tournament to Chris Benoit and Angle. In an attempt to gain John Cena some more heel heat, the writers decided to pair him up with an enforcer. His first sidekick was B Squared. B Squared had wrestled in the WWE earlier as Bull Buchanan. Along with the name change came a gimmick change for B Squared. His gimmick was changed to more of a hip-hop character to properly complement Cena. However, the character John Cena was the most stale, unentertaining character you can imagine. He was slowly going down as a top wrestler, and the WWE wanted to release him. But after floundering with the character for almost 2 years, he had another defining moment in his life. While on an overseas tour bus with WWE, he joined a freestyle rap session with Rikishi and Rey Mysterio. His bars were so good they caught the ears of Stephanie McMahon, daughter to the CEO Vince McMahon. Stephanie called Cena and suggested he incorporated his rap persona into his character. Cena obviously didn't mind because rapping was something he loved doing. From that moment, the rest became history. On the 2002 Halloween-themed episode of SmackDown, Cena dressed as Vanilla Ice and performed a freestyle rap. The following week on SmackDown, Cena received a new character, a rapper who cut promos while rhyming. Then shortly after, he took on the nickname the Doctor of Thuganomics and expanded his gimmick to include rapping before his matches. He began wearing hats and sports jerseys as part of his ring gear. He also recorded a number of songs to complement the character, including a 17-track album called You Can't See Me, which helped launch his iconic catchphrase. At the beginning of 2004, John Cena began a feud with then United States Heavyweight Champion The Big Show. Their feud escalated into a title match at WrestleMania 20. With the big event happening in New York City, Cena smartly wore a Patrick Ewing jersey to the ring in an attempt to draw even more cheers. After an impressive F.U. to the Big Show, Cena captured the United States Heavyweight Championship, but most importantly, he captured the love of the WWE Universe. From there, Cena and Booker were then booked to wrestle in a best-of-5 series for the United States Heavyweight Championship. Cena won the fifth and final match to retain his title in one of the best John Cena matches of all time. However, he dropped the title to debuting Carlito Caribbean Cool to shoot the movie The Marine. After completing the shoot, Cena returned to SmackDown to continue his feud with Carlito. Cena recaptured the United States Heavyweight Championship from Carlito, and it was after this title victory that Cena unveiled the infamous spinner belt and went on to win his very first WWE Championship. Before we talk about that, let's do something for you watching this video. We're doing a shout-out contest for our subscribers. So if you want to get a personal shout-out from us, go comment EPIC in the comment section below and stand a chance to win the contest. It's pretty easy, so go comment EPIC now. After proving to be a successful United States Heavyweight Champion, the WWE felt it was time for John Cena to make the step up to main event level. The start of the push began at the 2005 Royal Rumble. Cena and Batista went over the top rope together and landed on the ground at the same time. A separate match was then set up to determine the winner of the Rumble, which Batista won. Since Batista was challenging for the World Heavyweight Championship heading into WrestleMania, SmackDown also needed a WrestleMania challenger for the WWE Championship. The next month, Cena participated in a #1 contenders tournament for the WWE Championship and made it to the finals at No Way Out, where he defeated Kurt Angle, earning a shot for the title at WrestleMania 21. The build-up to the WrestleMania event was intense. It started with a feud between Cena and then WWE Champion John Bradshaw Layfield, aka JBL. The feud then took a new route after Cena lost his United States Championship to a member of JBL's cabinet, Orlando Jordan. Thankfully, that loss came with an even bigger victory. On April 3rd, 2005 at WrestleMania 21, Cena finally had his chance to tear JBL apart after weeks of JBL being in his face. However, that wasn't really the case in this match. JBL was in control for the most part. Yes, Cena had one or two moments where he gained momentum, but JBL was in total control. In the dying minutes of the match, Cena gained back the momentum, delivered his spectacular 5-knuckle shuffle and the STFU to win his first WWE Championship. John Cena became the new WWE Champion, a status he attained 15 more times in WWE. Make sure you check out this video showing on your screen. Bye for now.